With your regular host, Solomon Bamidele. Today, your week. I believe you have been enjoying the week. You are welcome. Let me ask you a quick question before we start today's topic. With your business plan, how far have you gone? Are you actually practicing what we'll be sharing together? Or you're just hearing and hearing and hearing and doing nothing with it? What have you been doing with what you have been learning? Just, just some question, just to provoke, if possible, some action from you. So try to do something with what you have been learning. Today, we are going to today's topic, the continuation of where we stop, part two of last week's topic. Part two of last week's topic, which it says, design action points or action plan for your startup business goals. Design action points or action plan for your startup business goal. You've set your business, you set up your business goals. Very, very important for you to design action points or action plan for your business goal. We started with some tips on how to design action points. For today, we want to look at what is actually action plan. What is action plan? Because a lot of people will say, okay, what is action plan? I don't know what is action plan. How do I go about action plan? What is action plan? Number one, an action plan is a step-by-step method to get things done. An action plan is a step-by-step method to get things done. Action plans is a step-by-step method to get your goals done or to realize or to achieve your goal. Steps put in place that will help you to follow up your goals to enviable achievement is what we call action plan. In other words, action plans can be said a plan of attack can be said to be a plan of attack. It is a way to break up huge, overwhelming tasks into smaller and more manageable ones. Action plans is a plan of attack in such a way that you are able to break up huge, overwhelming tasks into smaller and more manageable ones. You're able to break it down. Overwhelming task, huge, big task. You break it down into bits and pieces that you can bite. It's like taking an apple, big apple in your hand. But you cannot throw apple into your mouth at once. Your mouth will not contain it. Even if your mouth can contain it, you will not be able to swallow it down at once. So what do? You take the apple and you begin to bite from where your teeth can enter and where your mouth can contain at once and chew and swallow until you're able to finish an apple. Or it's like a mountain that you are chopping down gradually until the mountain becomes a level, a plain before you. You cannot just say, oh, I'm pushing this mountain at once. Even a bulldozer, what will he do? He will start from a point and begin to chop up, chop up, chop up, chop up, until the mountains are made to become a plain. That is what action plan does. A daunting task, overwhelming task, huge task, a task that seems like insurmountable, a work that seems to be so enormous, so big that you will not be able to realize it, or bigger than you. When you break it into step by step, that's what we call action plan. Step by step, break into step by step of what you will do, how you will attack it per hour, on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, until you're able to achieve it. That's what we call action plan. Let me support this definition or explanation of action plan by the quote from this great man. It's called Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso is one of the great minds. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success. Did you hear that? Let me say this again. This is a quote from Pablo Picasso. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success. That drives home the point. A vehicle or plan in which you have to believe in your goals, your action point, what you can do, what you are capable of doing. And you believe in it, and you are following it vigorously, religiously, judiciously, without commitments and absolute dedications. And you are devoted into running with it until you achieve it. If you do it, that's the route to success. That is the definition of action plan, or sometimes we call it action points. Why do you need action plan? Why would you need action plan? Number one, action plan will help you not to be overwhelmed with the amount of work your goal will take. It will help you not to be overwhelmed with the amount of work your goal will take. If you are overwhelmed by the amount of work your goal will take, an action plan will make it feel achievable for you. You have discovered your goals, the amount of work you need, the time, the hours, the job that need to be done to get your goals done or achievable or realized. The work is so enormous, so big, so huge. If you break it down, action plan make it so simple for you to handle, just like the example of an apple given. An apple in your hand, a fruit of apple in your hand, big one. Seems impossible for you to swallow. You are hungry, you want it to enter your tummy. But it seems impossible for you to swallow. Forgive me. But you cannot swallow it at once. If you cannot swallow it at once, forgive me, there's a call just came in. You cannot swallow it at once until you have to start biting it gradually. So action point or action plan will help you to bring the amount of work that needed to be achieved for your goal into an achievable one. Number two, action plan will help you to overcome the possibility of keeping fake goal ideas floating around in your head until you forget about them. Most of the time, you have the plan, you have the goals, fake one on your head. You're keeping it floating on your head, keeping it floating on your head. But you don't know how to go about it. You don't know how to go about it. It's like having an apple in your hand. You want to eat it, you want to swallow it, you want it to enter your tummy, but you cannot swallow. You are so afraid that if you try to swallow, you'll be choked. And if you don't know that you don't know, you need to begin to bite it small. If care is not taken, that apple will remain in your hands. Sometimes you can keep it down until it will get rotten. It will get rotten. The same thing works or goals that need to be achieved. If you don't break it down into action point, it will be floating in your head. You have it in your mind. I will do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it today. By and by, you discover that just forgot about it. You just forgot about it. Because you have not been able to break it down into what you will do hourly basis, daily basis, until you're able to achieve it. Action point or action plan will help you to achieve that. Number three, action plan will help you, or breaking your goals down into an action plan will help you to get more done and generally feel more on top of life. Action plan, breaking down your goals into action plan, breaking down your goals into action point will help you to get more done and generally feel more on top of life. You know, when you break things down, you break your work down, you break it down, and you are achieving it, you feel great. You feel on top of the world. Every day, when I set goals or targets for myself, if I'm able to achieve it, I feel good, I feel great. But when I don't set goals or targets for myself, action point for myself, I have so many things I want to do. I have like today, I have just so many things. You can see today, my technical crew, they are not around. Because actually I don't know where I will be, whether home or in the office, to do the shooting. Because I have just so many things to get done today. I have to go around, go to the mechanic, go to do this, do that, to do a lot of transfers, so many things like that. So I have to take a piece of paper. It's here. I have to take a piece of paper to write down what I need to get done. Yes, I have the piece of paper here. I have to quickly write down what I need to get done for the day. Okay? So writing them down, as soon as I get the first done, I tick it. I say, great. That gave me the courage and confidence to go for the second one. I went for the second one, get done. Say, great. That gave me another confidence and boldness. And yes, I can get it done. I can do it. I can achieve. The third one, I was able to do it. Until finally I was able to settle down to prepare for this broadcast. That's what action plan does. So I feel good now that I'm doing this broadcast, which is my major task for the day, or goal, or action point for the day. After then, I have some calls to make and stuff like that. And I will be on my way home. Now already I feel on top of the world. I feel good. Why? Because I've been able to achieve the work, the goals that are so cluster, look so cluster, overwhelming. I don't know which one to do first. But by the time I put them into action points, I was able to start the first one, second one, third one, fifth one, and bye to this last one. Okay, one more. Phone call. Some phone calls, some follow-up. If I be going home. So what happened? I'm able to achieve towards my major goals. Goals in this broadcast, goals in the other one, goals in the other area. You get it now? That is. So if I've not put them into action point, possibly I would have been able to do the broadcast for today, which is part of my goal that every Tuesday I'm doing a broadcast. But these goals has come or become interwoven with others. So putting them into action point help me out to get them done. That's what action point does. Number 4, action point. Break your goals into action points. We give you a kind of rewarding to feel like you are making progress, even if you haven't achieved the end goal yet. Like today, I've not achieved the end goal. I still have one more thing to do. But already, I'm getting a reward of fulfillment, satisfaction, feel at ease, not under pressure, not under any tension. Why? Because out of 6, I'll be able to achieve the 4, and the 5th one is what is going on now. And the 6th one, I'll feel good already, rewarding already. I'm yet to get to the end of the goals, but already I feel good, rewarding, nice, proud of myself, that at least I can go home, get home, relax, feel good, able to tell family, oh, I'm able to accomplish my task for the day. And of course, give family attention without being under any pressure and be sending people away. You try to talk to me, say, hey. No transfer of aggressions because I'm able to accomplish what I want to do, what I plan to do for the day. I'm able to pay attention to my wife, to the children, to the family, no attention, no sending people away, not frowning at anybody, not transfer any aggression, no stress, no pressure. That's the reward you get. That's the reward you get. Feel fulfilled for the day. Able to lift up and give thanks to God that the day has been very fulfilling. That's what action points can do for you. Just a quick cap. I will stop here today. I have to go on the next topic. We have other area to create action points. We are going to discuss on Saturday. How do create action points? What if your goal isn't, it look as if it's not actionable? What do? Because some people say, okay, you say we will put action into place. How about if my goals seems not to be or unactionable? It's not actionable. What do I need to do? I cannot put action in place for my goal. What do I need to do? We're going to see into that on Saturday. How do you create your action plan? We're going to see into that on Saturday. Okay? So, a quick recap. Action plan is a step-by-step method to get things done. A plan of attack, a way to break up each overwhelming task into smaller and more manageable ones. That's what we call action points. I hope you have been blessed today. So if you have been managing your days, in an emergency route and stuff like that, you have been having so many goals, so many plans, you have not been able to achieve them, try it. This method of getting into your goals into manageable ones, action plan, action points. Learn to write them down. If you put on your head, you may forget. By the time you begin to do this, you are becoming more organized, and you're able to handle your way, go through the day in an effective, rewarding, and achievable way, and more productive with your hours on daily basis. Well, my name is Solomon Bamidele, your regular host on this Science of Dominion, with our trending topic, post-pandemic and your finance. Post-pandemic and your finance. I believe with this broadcast, sharing together, iron sharpness, that some great or greater entrepreneur will emerge. And you are that great entrepreneur that this generation is waiting for. Don't say, I cannot do it. You can do it. You are much more able to do it. You can do it. You can achieve it. Just believe in yourself. Just follow what you are saying. Before you know it, you see yourself there. I believe in you, and I know you can do it. So, be encouraged. You do what? Be encouraged. Okay? Once I stop now, do me a favor. On Facebook, please like us and share. Like us, just press like. When you listen after you have watched the video, don't just walk away, press like. That's another way of encouraging and to know that you are listening, you have been blessed. And when we see that you are among the people that press like, we'll be able to contact you and send you a personal message if there's any way we can give you support or some other materials you may be need, that may be needed, or support to one counseling and guidance. Okay? Because this one entrepreneur 101. But you know, with the way we have been putting together, we have not put into coursework. We are just giving general talk here and there. But if you have followed the sequence, you have been following the sequence, you discover that these are coursework that we are giving you. So this is what people go to school to learn. Some of these are Harvard University, Harvard Business School. Okay? Yeah, say yes, the Harvard Business School says stuff. That people get to America have to go and register for thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds is what they're getting free. So make use of them. Make use of them. Don't think because they are free, they are great stuff. Great stuff that people have to go to school for years and pay money for. Make use of them. Right. And on YouTube, you are watching from YouTube, please subscribe. Subscribe, or you watch later. Subscribe and press notification bell so we can be notified of other or subsequent broadcasts. Until I come your way on Saturday again, my name is Solomon Bamidele. And I say, I see you on top and stay blessed. All right. Permit me to go over there to go and stop the broadcast because I'm the presenter and the